Hi friends, Nick here from Technology Lowdown. Today we're talking about interacting with files within Linux and how you can use some great tools to get things done. So for this we are going to be in the terminal. So open up your terminal window and CD to your home directory, which you should be in by default, as I am here. So I'm just going to make a dir here. Now this isn't specifically related to files yet, but let's make a directory and we'll just call it, say, test. I'm going to cd into test, and in here I'm going to go touch and I'm going to create 5 files. And I think it's 5 here, .text. And if I go ls, we will have 5 files there. That's a neat trick. If you ever need to create a number of files, just use those curly braces, and that will iterate, loop up 5 times to create those files for you. Now, you can do the same thing also with, say, directories. So let's do this as well. I'm going to create 1.5, and I might put, let's go, say, test. And now if we ls here again, we'll see that we've got those directories there, test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as well. Okay, now we've got some stuff to play with. So let's just insert into those files some content. So I'm going to go vi, and we're going to edit 1.text and I to insert. So in here, I'm just going to enter in some lines, test. Let's call this third last line, second last line, and last line. Alright, and I'm just going to do quit. Right. Alright, that's done. Quit and exit. Alright, so the first command that we are going to use here is the less command, and if we do 1.text, what we can see here is that'll just output the file. Now, if this file was many different pages, we would actually get an option here to change pages. So if I open up the man for less, we can see that we've got in here, less is a program similar to more, which allows you to read the entire input file before starting. Commands, we have the help function, enter space, scrolls, a full screen full. So that is how you can scroll between your pages. What else do we have here? Scroll backwards. You can use J to continue to scroll beyond the end of the file. Left arrow, scroll horizontally. So you've got a few commands there. Let's escape from there. That's fine. Alright, so the man command, that's what we just used there. Now we've got the cat command. Cat is a neat one if you just want to see what's in that file straight away. Cat, and that'll output everything. Where you can find something like this useful is, say, if you're doing something with Apache, you can just go, cat should be in pretty much all Linux distributions. I don't know which one that it wouldn't be in. Perhaps Arch, not that I'm an Arch user. So if we open up Apache 2, and then I'm going to go, say, sites available, and I want to have a look at the default one, and that'll just output everything in that file there for you to see. But where, say, that last option there, which was less, we can actually go, say, less, and then we can etc Apache sites available 00, and then we can use the spacebar, and that's scrolling through each page. Alright, the next command we've got is the head and tail. So let's use the tail here, and we'll use that same file, Apache 2 sites available, default, and that is the end of the file there. Now, what we can do here is we just want to see the last couple of lines. So we just put a -n on the end there, and then that is the last 3 lines of that file, as we can see there just above. But now we're just seeing the last 3 files. So where this can be useful is, say, if you want, if you've got a log file and you just want to see the latest updates to it, just use the tail command. You don't need to scroll through it. Too often have I, say, done I've just nanoed into a file and then I've had to scroll all the way to the bottom of it, which, you know, takes time, and who's got time for that? Make dir, we've already kind of had a little look at. So touch is a great one there, which I showed you just before, where we could create those files. So I'll do touch again here, and say 2020, and we're going to go 10, and say if we want to create a folder for, or a file for each day of the month, then yeah, we can just add this one in here. October has 30 days, so we're going to create 30 files here. And you know what, that created without a text extension on the end, so let's just do that again. ls lthr. Now we've got all those files there, including the ones there without the .text extension. Okay, so that is touch. Now rm, this one will help us out. So I've got all those 2020 files there, and I've just used tab complete there to get to where we are. And pretty much I don't want all these files here, so let's put a star, because it's a wildcard operator, and then we can just go remove. And then if I do ls again, it's removed all those files with the 2020-10 there. So that is a great time saver. Now with the rm command, you can also remove directories, but to remove the directories, if we do ls again there, so we see what we've got, say if I do it right now, I'll do test1, I'll try and remove it, I can't do it, it's a directory. So just put on the end, remove rf, -rf, and that'll forcefully remove that directory. Now that directory isn't there. Alright, so cp command is another neat one where we can just go, say, copy the source file, and we want to copy that one to, say, 11.text. ls again. You can see that we've got the 11.text. If I was to do, say, vi into that file, we'll see that we've got exactly the same content that was in the alright, move. This is convenient. So if I want to move, say, 2.text, I want to move it into the test2 directory here. I can move that one in there. If I do ls now, it's not there. Now again, here we could actually go say move, and we'll move the 3.text. I want to move it up a directory. So if I cd up a directory here, we'll see that we've got that 3.text file there. Let's remove that one now. Remove 3.text. Alright, so that is neat there as well. Now, one of the other things you might need to do is occasionally create a little bit of a backup of a file within Linux. So let's cd back into that test directory here. So one way that we can do that is with the tar command. So if we just do ls again here, we can see that we've got a variety of files and folders all within here. So let's do a tar, and we'll do cf. So let's just have a quick look at what that means. So C is the archive option, and F is the command to. So F is for files. So we'll first examine the environment variable tape. Okay, cool. All right, so we've got that. Tar, and we'll do a Z flag, which will automatically compress it as well. So let's do ZCF, and we'll do. Let's try and do all these files in here. We'll add it into, say, actually we need to specify the destination first, which will be archive.tar.gz for compression, and then we will do all the files in there. ls, now we've got that archive there. Okay, so now if we want to, say, extract that one, we can go xzf, and then we can do archive, and we will go set the destination directory to, say, destination folder. Oh, let's make that directory first. Destination folder. And if we run that last command again, we can see we've got that folder there. Cd into destination folder, ls, and there's all our files. Let's just go back up a level. So that command that we had there for that tar, for creating it, if we look closely, we had the ZCF, Z for automatically compress it, and Z for C for creating, and F for the file, files that we're putting into it. That's the way that you store it. Tar to say that it's a tar file, and GZ just means that it's got compression. And then we've got the star, which indicates we'll just do everything within the current directory that we are in. And then to extract it, right, all that we had there was X, which is extract, and then Z, it's compress, and then F is we want to output it to a folder. So that is what we've got there. I'll clear that screen. So that is some of the tools and tricks that you can use for when you're interacting with files within your Linux operating system. So that there, folks, is some of the tools and tricks that you've got for interacting with files within your Linux operating system. I will leave a link to a great little guide that I found online that you can perhaps use to read a bit more into these command line tools. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, subscribe and tap the like button if this video has helped you. Thanks for watching. Bye.